On the heels of some blistering midterm election losses, Republicans are turning to an old tactic, the culture wars. But this is Donald Trump's Republican Party, and in Donald Trump's Republican Party, you don't have to be subtle. And right now, it seems there's no bigger right-wing boogeyman than LGBTQ Americans, especially if you're Fox host Tucker Carlson. On his first show after the Club Q shooting in Colorado last month, this is what Tucker Carlson's viewers were subjected to: a screed filled with lies about queer folks sexualizing kids. Grooming is the phrase deployed by the right wing. Now, this week, Fox released an edition of Tucker's streaming show with an interview featuring a woman named Chaya Raichik. She's behind the hate-filled social media account called Libs of TikTok, which traffics in all kinds of hate towards LGBTQ people. And it doesn't matter what she says because we ain't playing that. But without any pushback, Raichik lashes out at queer Americans with a string of vile, bigoted lies and insults. And Tucker Carlson calls her brave. He calls her a journalist. He calls her amazing. And Tucker's bosses at Fox let him do this despite the fact that LGBTQ Americans are facing a surge of hate speech, a growing number of armed protests at events featuring drag performers, and violence, all too frequently deadly violence, at a much higher rate than non-LGBTQ Americans. Joining us now is Congressman-elect Robert Garcia, Democrat of California. When he takes office next month, actually in 5 days, he will be the first out gay immigrant in the United States Congress. Congressman-elect Garcia, thank you for coming to the show. Talk from your own experience about just how dangerous what Fox and Tucker Carlson are doing really is.
Yeah, I mean, that first of all, that show was completely insane. I think you have clearly not just Tucker Carlson, Fox News. You have folks like Marjorie Taylor Greene constantly attacking the LGBTQ plus community, attacking trans people. And it's really a shame what they're doing. There's no question that gay Americans, LGBTQ Americans are being attacked more today than in recent times. You look at what the Republican Party in Congress is doing right now. They can't even take a basic, simple vote to allow gay people to be married. And so what's happening is really shameful. And it's being led and started by Donald Trump and now to all of his lieutenants in Congress. And I think that folks like Tucker Carlson should be ashamed to have those guests on his show saying those types of things.
And as you know, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is launching an investigation into a Christmas drag show in Fort Lauderdale that his office alleges was, quote, marketed to children. But the venue that held the show said, quote, admission was limited to patrons 18 years or older unless accompanied by a parent. To ensure patrons were aware of the adult themes and content in the show, this information was on the website and ticket purchase page. All ticket buyers were also informed directly through a know before you go email. So, Congressman-elect, as usual, the truth doesn't matter.
Absolutely not. I mean, listen, there's no question that Ron DeSantis, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Donald Trump are all more dangerous than your local drag queen and drag queens in this community. It's completely ridiculous that the bullying and the attacks are happening on the drag community, on the trans community, on those that are marginalized. It is just straight out bullying. And they're trying particularly to attack people that are vulnerable in our community, that need our support in our community. And this has become more and more common in the Republican Party from those in Congress to folks like Ron DeSantis out in Florida. And so as gay people, as part of the community, we also have to be vocal, loud. We got to stand up. We got to push back and really, call them out for all the lies that they're telling, for quite frankly, trying to scare the community into moving us backwards. It's not acceptable.
Well, when you get to Washington next week, you will be a full-fledged member of Congress. What do you want to do once you become a member of Congress?
Well, first, I'm going to work every single day to ensure that our community is not attacked. I mean, this attack within our community is disgusting, and so I plan to be a voice to push back. And beyond that, we got to make sure that we take the offense to the Republican Party as it relates to civil rights, as it relates to marriage, as it relates to supporting our community, and that's something I hope to do every single day. Besides, really engage on the big issues facing us today, whether it's immigration, whether it's progressive taxation, whether it's making sure that we're pushing an agenda forward that actually includes all of the country, not just some, not just selected few. That's what will be important to me. I'm excited to get to work this upcoming week and look forward to welcoming our class into Congress.